Still no Hamilton. Small Soldiers. If you want to know my review of Hamilton, will be late. I made a video talking about it on my second channel. I know Small Soldiers is not like a super popular movie, but I thought it'd be interesting to post a review on the main channel and see how it does. But this movie, man, do I have a lot to say about it. So first up, this film is directed by Joe Dante of Gremlins, Gremlins 2 fame, and The Howling, The Burbs, Looney Tunes Back in Action, and Explorers, which is, I haven't watched that yet, never seen it. He's got a long list of movies that he's directed. He is a pretty good director when it comes to Gremlins and stuff. But this movie is kind of a parody of Toy Story, where these soldiers who have military chips put in them, so they come to life. So these military soldiers are trying to destroy their enemies, the Gorgonites, and kill them violently in this kids movie. Now this movie is rated PG-13, but it looks like a family-friendly kids movie. It sounds like a family-friendly kids movie, I guess. So there were a lot of kids who watched this movie in the 90s when it came out. So by the way, this movie's never been released on Blu-ray, but that's why I have the DVD here. I feel like I always have to point that out, because just touching a DVD like this makes me feel dirty. It just does. But Small Soldiers is just... What is this movie? I don't even know what this movie is. It's just not... This is a really bad movie. Like, flat out. But it could have been good, especially with the director, Joe Dante. First of all, he uses too much CG for these toys. It should have been more practical, right? Because Gremlins kind of use puppetry. They use, a little bit of CG, I guess. They used all kinds of different things and techniques to make those characters move on the screen like they do. This movie mostly just uses CG. There isn't really much blending. It's decently directed. It's not really as great as Gremlins, because Gremlins is super well directed and it's great. And I think the dialogue here is just kind of terrible, and they try to insert family friendly crap, the one kid having a love interest and stuff, and it just doesn't work. This girl's sorry bro, I like older guys. The same girl who has a room full of Barbie dolls. And that scene is really weird. I don't even know how to describe it. It is horrific. They take these toy soldier men. They take this Barbie doll. First of all, they start kind of flirting and hinting at some suggestive stuff in this kids movie. These Barbie dolls, and they make these Barbie dolls. And they're all half naked. They all have weapons strapped to attach to them, and they look grotesque. And it's a really creepy, weird, overly sexualized scene in this kids movie. And yeah, this movie's PG-13, but most parents are gonna show their kids this movie without even thinking that. And here's my thing. Here's what I would have done to make this movie good and take out some of the things. I would have made this a rated R parody of Toy Story, where these these toys try to kill each other, and make it so they actually let's say the main human kid, they actually kill him, and then and at the end of the movie they and just make it stupid. These toys come to life, and it's this really bloody, gory, stupid movie. Because, this movie clearly wants to be something like that, but it's too pushed down, I guess, pressed down by the family-friendly genre, which it's not in at all and shouldn't be. Because this is not a kids movie, really. I can imagine a lot of kids watching this and being quite creeped out by this movie, and adults won't want to watch this. And so, like, this movie is stupid. Like, the concept is incredibly stupid. But you could have taken this concept that is ridiculous, incredibly stupid, and you could have had fun with it and played it up. Like, it's really stupid to have, I know I'm saying the word a lot, but like, when you're taking this concept of these toys coming to life because the military puts chips inside of them and they start trying to kill each other, that is stupid as hell. That sounds like a lame, like, I don't know, like 80s horror movie, kind of like Chucky or something, like Child's Play, something like that. But it's not. It's a kids movie. It was just weird. And so what they could have done is played it up, and you could have actually showed blood, and maybe they could have killed some humans, which might have been fun to watch. Maybe even just making it like Critters, like it's PG-13 and they're murdering and there's like a little bit of blood. Though that was more like the 80s. This is more so the 90s. So I don't know how much that would have worked out, but maybe like, I definitely think a rated R version would have been the best way to go, because this movie was kind of already PG-13, I guess. But I don't know. I kind of want someone to buy the rights to this movie and make like a horror show or movie out of this or something. Like, I want Netflix to buy the rights to Small Soldiers and make a horror movie out of it, because it kind of already is that, and it should have embraced that a lot more than it did. Now I'm kind of interested to see what this movie The Explorers is, but I don't know. Besides that, the dialogue here is pretty terrible. Like, the main kid in the movie, he doesn't actually talk like a real kid. A lot of the pacing is kind of weird. Like, I remember watching this movie and there was one point where you're like you get to this point and you're like, oh, thank goodness the movie's over. And then all of a sudden it just keeps going. And that was really weird and things like that. And it's just the dialogue here. The script isn't very good. The idea behind this movie isn't very good. I still think this movie could have been good, like in a really cheesy, stupid, fun way, like Critters. Critters is a stupid movie, and yeah, you could criticize it for that, but I don't think Critters was even trying to be a good movie in the first place. It was just trying to be a dumb, fun horror movie, and it's ridiculous and cheesy. And the first movie definitely didn't play that up as much as it could, but the second movie did. And so you can't really criticize that for being what it is, because you're just having a problem with what the movie is. And if you don't like the movie for what it is, that's fine, but just it's not gonna be a great movie, but it's gonna be great for what it is. And that's what this movie could have been, but it's not. Look at that. Oh, but by the way, this what is this guy's name? Whatever this main guy's name is, he's voiced by Tommy Lee Jones, which is a little weird, but yeah. Tommy Lee Jones from Men in Black is in Small Soldiers. That guy's had a great career.